Why am I smiling? I'm smiling because that means if you're seeing this, I finally got over my fear and procrastination and hit upload to my very first YouTube video ever. Hi, my name is Amy. Welcome to my channel, Through the Witch's Window. And I guess my very first video is just supposed to be about me explaining who I am, introducing myself, what this channel is going to be about, how I hope to see it grow, and why I want you to join me on my journey. Just to give you a little bit of background about who I am a very practical, down-to-earth witch. I'm an eclectic witch and a kitchen witch, if I have to kind of narrow it down even further. But it just simply means to me that I practice things as I see fit, as the situation calls for it, and very simply, so that I will make sure that I stay on task with things. If it's too grand, and that's kind of been me with everything in life, if it's too grand, if it's too detail oriented or too, structured and rigid, it's not likely that it's something that I'm going to stick to or adhere to, or that it's going to benefit me in the long run, because I'll give up on it way before I have the chance to see it get started. So that's why, if you want practical ideas and practical solutions to everyday problems or issues or things that kind of stunt you on your spiritual growth, I might be somebody that can help. You might be interested in the topics that I'm going to bring you. And speaking of topics, it was really hard for me to decide to join the YouTube platform, because all I kept hearing all the time is you have to find your niche. You have to niche down. And to me, I took that as you could only talk about one topic and one topic only. And I thought, well, how boring is that? Who wants to hear you kind of recycle and repeat and rehash the same things over and over and over again? However, all of the interests that I have that are tied together, in my opinion, really will work well on this channel. I'm excited about actually, not just being a part of Facebook or Instagram, where more than likely all I can do is share pictures or a post and not really dive into things or really get expressive and creative with how I feel about topics and information that I share. YouTube will allow me to do that as I learn, more technical skills and editing skills. I can bring you more lessons and more involvement in teaching you different things about my practices and my rituals and my ceremonies and those kinds of things. I can also, what I liked about YouTube is I can also bring in other speakers to talk about topics that I need to learn more information on, that have an interest to me and that might help me on my journey and give me even further insight as I go along my path. The other thing that I really, really loved about YouTube, the idea of starting a YouTube channel, was it could be done on my time frame. I'm no stranger to doing lives. I do a lot of Facebook lives. The downside to doing a live is you got to set it up ahead of time. And, at the time that you set it up, things might sound fantastic, but then the day hits, life steps in, obligations need to be met, things like that. It gets kind of difficult sometimes to just stick to a set time to reach your audience. The other thing about that too, the other side of doing lives, is maybe your audience, that's not a good time for them to go and drop what they're doing to join you on a live. Or maybe they can only join you, from the last half of your live, and they miss all of the information that you've given in the beginning, or, that would help them rather than just hearing the ending of something. The other thing that I really liked about YouTube is I can actually categorize the different videos that I do. I can have things that are just about meditation. I can have videos that are just about healing. I can have things that are about divination and tarot and intuition. And I can also bring you one of my other favorite things, my other passions, which ties into witchcraft to me, because being a witch means I'm a healer and I'm somebody that really likes to preserve and save and care for unwanted or unused or discarded or lost items. And that's antiquing and collecting and sharing things, and selling things that could enhance your sacred spaces and bring you joy, and giving them new life. And so I can categorize those types of things on this channel. So I'm super excited about being here. And then that way you can watch everything on your leisure, and you can pick the topics that, mean something to you, that you want to dive deeper into, that you want to learn more about, that you want to see implemented. That's what Through the Witch's Window is all about. I want to create a community of like minds with similar interests to keep sharing together and growing and finding new ways for, bettering ourselves, enriching our lives, and, being more magical in our existence rather than just always being stuck or a slave to the grind. Finding new things to be hopeful about and ways that we can benefit ourselves, our loved ones, our communities, and really kind of make a difference while we're here on the physical plane. I will probably bring you topics about the paranormal too. I've been involved in kooky kooky things for my entire life. When people ask me when it got started, and you're looking at it actually in the background, if you can kind of see it, since I was a little kid, one of my favorite toys was a Weebles haunted house. And so I've always been interested in things that really, nobody could give you a clear-cut answer on, that there wasn't a black and white. And so this channel will be about teaching you to find your balance in all of the things that you're going through, finding your power, your strength, your courage, and your perseverance to continue to be a better version of yourself. So higher consciousness topics, oh yeah, we're going to talk about them. Energy topics, yeah, we're going to talk about them. Will I sometimes do live readings from this channel? Probably, because those are fun too. But the possibilities seem more endless on YouTube, and that's why I'm excited to come over to this platform than just simply kind of sharing pictures, posts, memes, as I do on Facebook or Instagram, and just rely on doing lives and hoping that the time works for you, because one time doesn't work for everybody. And this way, you're not going to miss the content. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll be able to see when I go, when I post a video, what the topic is about, and watch it when you have the time. So thank you for allowing me to explain a little bit about myself, what this channel is going to be about, and thank you for your patience, as I have much to learn on my journey here on the YouTube platform, and I look forward to sharing it with you. Until I look out my window again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a great day. Bye-bye.